Hey, couch potatoes and Patriots. Thanks for popping in. I'm getting ready for bed. Sorry for the kimono. Um, Food shortages, real thing coming up. Famine, probably. It's my prediction. Maybe I'm wrong. Leave it in the comments if you think I am. The French are warning of a food shortage at the global scale. Several different people in the French food part of their government. You know how we have the USDA, which are also concerned. Biden says that extensive food shortages and hunger in America. German prices are expected to soar 30 to 50% in the next week or two, and that's due to a whole plethora of things. Um, Aldi is a German company. Those of you that shop at Aldi, you better go tomorrow if you want to get some good prices on stuff. And we expect Aldi's prices to go up 50% on consumables, things you put in your mouth, and other goods and products, but mostly stuff like that because there's a lot of problems in Europe right now. Um, Spain is already rationing food, milk, eggs, sunflower oil. Greece is rationing food, sugar, flour. The CEO of BlackRock was at a private event this past weekend talking, and in it he said that this generation, talking about these punks, punks today, uh, said that this generation, if you're alive today, guess he's talking to me, is getting ready to experience food shortages for the first time in their life like they've ever seen. And he mentioned the younger generation, how entitled they are and how they're accustomed to getting what they want. And they're not going to deal with this very well at all. This is going to be the first time they've ever gone in a grocery store and seen empty shelves. Fertilizer price, it's just soaring because Russia makes three of the components. Africa is going to be impacted severely by this fertilizer thing. 30 million tons less food probably is going to be grown there. 300 million people would be affected by that. Natural gas is used to make fertilizer. Russia supplies natural gas. 50% of African wheat imports come from the Russia-Ukrainian area. Armenia, Mongolia, Kazakhstan, Esta, and a few other places buy 100% of their wheat product from these parts of the world. There is a bird flu spreading across America. We talked about this before already. 13 million birds put down in Iowa in a single day, a total of 22 million in the country. 1.8 pullet, 1.9 other, and 1.9 million turkeys have been put down. NOAA says the USA is in the middle of a drought. Half the country's under severe drought. Kansas is under severe drought, like terrible, awful. Oklahoma, Texas, drought. U.S. farmers report that huge cost increases over their overall day to day operations. These costs are going to get passed on to us. The UN says that there's going to be food shortages here. It's the worst that we've seen in 50 years. It's a lot of stuff, all directly related with food. I've been telling you for a while now that I was shown a famine, a 7-year famine, and I think this is the beginning of it. I hope I'm wrong, but thinking it's the beginning. All right, here's a little bit more on the money side and the normal everyday stuff. U.S. oil companies report record profits. Yep. By the way, I support the Alaska pipeline more than I support the Keystone one. That personal understanding of the situation, please leave in the comments why I should support the other one equally. North Carolina has put in an order to their citizens and commercial poultry growers. So if you have backyard chickens or you're a home poultry grower or you're a commercial operation, they've asked to try to cover them, keep them sheltered inside because they realize the bird flu thing comes from wild birds. Driving by in a black unmarked van spraying stuff out the back. Joke. Russia is not going to export food, wheat, and stuff like that to anyone who's not their friend. And if they do export to their friends or friendly countries, they expect to get paid in rubles or that country's dollar or that country's currency, not the US dollar like it's done now. They have not exported or imported any American goods since 2014. Did y'all know that? I didn't know that. I'm sure a few things, but I'm talking at the big scale, like, tons and tons. China and OPEC are working together on a non-US dollar transfer of energy, and that also would destabilize the U.S. dollar. The U.S. dollar has been the head bitch in charge for like 80 years or more, and there's a good chance that it's going to get destabilized a little bit. Our economy is showing that consumers are buying smaller and less at the time, and also that they are buying store brands and generic more often. So those are all indicators that there's some problems in financial. I personally know it costs more to do anything. Put diesel in the car, go to the grocery store, or anything. Like, it is crazy right now financially out there. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. I love each and every one of you. If I say that, I mean it. If you heard it, I mean it. I love you. I might not would like you if I met you, but I still love you as a member of the human race. Please pray for peace and divine intervention at a global scale, because a day of judgment is upon us, I'm afraid. And it's not going to taste good. It's not going to taste good at all. Be a patriot, not a puppet.